Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I'm Dr. Jessica Louie, your coach to an intentional and joyful life and Certified KonMari Consultant. I'm really excited to be here today to talk more about how to start the KonMari Method, because I know it can be very overwhelming and stressful to get started with this process on your own. So I have 5 tips to get us started today. I would please like to remind you to subscribe to this channel and like this video if it sparks joy in your life today. So let's get started. So my first tip is to read the book. So Marie has published a few books. I recommend starting with her first book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, to get you started. It's a pretty quick read and it's a great resource to get you started. Also, I have a few videos and blog posts that would be great resources as you start your KonMari method. So I'll link everything below in the description of this video. The second step is to schedule it. So I know this sounds pretty simple, but a lot of us don't schedule our own activities on our calendar. So we schedule appointments with our doctors, with our hairstylists, with our kids' activities and things, but we don't put on our calendar time for ourselves to devote to this process, and it's really important that we get started and put this on our calendar. And when I mean put it on our calendar, I really recommend that you schedule 3 to 5 hour sessions through the process. So we don't want to overwhelm ourselves by dedicating 10 or 12 hours in one day to this process. You definitely need some breaks. So schedule it. You can either schedule it over a few weeks or a few months, depending on how busy your schedule is. But we don't break appointments, with other people or with some of our doctors and things. So don't break the appointments with yourself when you're scheduling out your KonMari method. My third piece of advice is to ask why. So before we get started, why are we even interested in going through the KonMari method in our own homes? Ask yourself why, and this is one of the backbones of my business of Clarify, Simplify, Align, is really to clarify our why. And here we're really clarifying why do we want to get started with the KonMari method, how will it change our life, and this moves on to my 4th tip. Setting your vision for your ideal lifestyle. So once you've looked at your why, then you want to say, what is my end goal and how am I going to set the vision for this end goal? So you'll envision your lifestyle. So this includes both envisioning how you want your space to look. I highly recommend using Pinterest and Pinterest boards to save these ideas or magazine photos and things. And then also setting the vision of, how do you want to live your life day to day? Because once you go through the KonMari method in your own home, it's also going to change every other aspect of your life. And having that end goal in mind will really help you through the process, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed or feel like quitting the KonMari method and you want some motivation. Finally, my last tip is to photograph. So I know a lot of people forget to photograph their homes before they start the KonMari method, and this is a really great step to really see how far you've come throughout your journey. So taking before photos will be really helpful, every space of your home and even your drawers and things. So then when, you're having some bad days or you don't think you'll finish the process, you can look at the before and after photos and really see how far you've come on this journey towards a life-changing event in your life. So these are the processes I use with my own clients through their client exclusive joy journal, and I really hope that these tips help you get started with the KonMari method, and I'll have more tips and advice in other videos along with my blog posts. So all of those are linked below. And I hope your day sparks joy, everyone. Thanks for watching.